What's up, everybody? Happy Monday. Hope all you're having a great day so far today. Hope you all had a great weekend. Getting into this episode, GH. Listen, I'm over Jocelyn. I've been over her, but I'm annoyed by her even further. Like this character is so whiny. I can't stand it. I felt no empathy for her at all in this episode. I'm gonna be very honest. I did not because all that bitching, moaning, and kvetching and whining that she did today was so unnecessary. She knew what this boy did. She knew who he worked for. She knew this. Anybody who knows Sonny knows what anybody who works for him does. Did she think he was handing out milk and cookies? Did she think Dex's job description would entail him to answer phones, pick up dry cleaning, get coffee, go get scones and cannolis? Is that what she thought he was going to be doing? He does not work for Sonny's legitimate business practices, and she knows that. She knows that. He works for the illegal stuff. She knows this. What the hell do you think this boy is going to be doing? And for her to sit there and, oh, I don't even know you anymore. You never knew him, sweetheart. That's her problem. She never knew Dex. She keeps talking as if she knew him. No, she knew this fantasy of him. This little pedestal she put him on. She don't know this boy. She don't know him from a can of paint. You know, so for her to sit there with all this whining and all that, be quiet, please. Like, hurt my damn eardrum. Like, it was just so annoying. Like, oh, you were going to kill a defenseless old man. Defenseless old man. Really? The same defenseless old man that tried to take out her and her entire damn family all in the same day? And that's who she's talking about? Are you kidding me? Dex taking out Cyrus would have been a service to the entire town. Like, this man literally tried to take out an entire family in one damn day. Put out hits on all of them in one day. And she's sitting there talking about defenseless old man. Get the fuck out of here with that. No, she ain't getting no sympathy from me. And I'm glad she broke up with him. Good riddance to bad rubbish. Thank you, God. There is a God. I knew there was. But even today, he showed up and showed out. I needed that. Because I'm like, Lord, break them up. Please. Thank you. Thank you. Now I got to put some more money into my offering at the church house. Because he don't answer my prayer. Lord, because this is ridiculous. Like, and this fool about to sit here and call a non-emergency number for 911 or something. I said, what he about to go do? Is he about to turn himself in? Like, if he is, you know, that's on you. But if I was him, I wouldn't bring up Sonny name. I would say, listen, I acted alone. Nobody told me to do it. I just got mad at Cyrus. Like, you better watch what you do, sir. Better watch what you do, because even jail ain't gonna protect you. Like, if Sonny wanted to get you, he'd get you. I'm just saying. So anyway, moving on from that, it was good to see Trina. Like, I think this is the first time we've seen Trina in God knows how long. Like, it's been weeks. I always enjoy her conversations with Ava. Look at Ava trying to get hip. She said, what did you call that paint? You said it was fire. I said, look at Ava trying to get hip. I said, go ahead, Ava, try and use slang. I totally get where Trina coming from. Like, when you lose a loved one, it's hard. You know, the grieving process is so hard. Like, because everywhere you go, it makes you think of that person. Every place you go, it's like you think of them. You feel like you see them in the corner or something. You know what I'm saying? It's hard. You know, but I'm glad that she's starting to pick up the pieces. At least she's going to the gallery trying to get some work done, take her mind off of Spencer. And, you know, I get where Ava coming from too. It's like, maybe she came back to work too soon, because, you know, being around all that art and stuff, you know, getting certain pieces and stuff, it's starting to make her think of Paris and whatnot. You know, so there's no right way to grieve. You know what I'm saying? You just got to grieve your way. You know, it's going to be hard. But I feel bad for her too, because here she is going through what she's going through, and here comes Jocelyn. This is why I don't like the friendship between her and Jocelyn. I feel like it's always so damn one-sided, and Jocelyn always worried about Jocelyn all the time, coming in there boo-hooing and crying. Oh, me and Dex broke up. This girl just lost the love of her life. She's still grieving. She's still in mourning. Don't nobody give a fuck about your little stupid-ass relationship. Who cares? You should be there to comfort her. Be a shoulder for her to lean on and cry on. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody care about your little boo-boo-to-fool relationship. Jocelyn is, that girl's sick in the head. Because Like, girl, call Dr. Kevin Collins and get you a therapy session with him and cry that shit out. Because I wouldn't care if I was Trina. I wouldn't give a damn. You broke up with your dude. Hers is somewhere at the bottom of the damn ocean, some damn where with a nutcase. Like, I'm sorry, I wouldn't be worried about that. If Trina a better friend than me, because I'm over here going through shit. This what you worried about? I don't care nothing about your little broken heart. Nobody care about that. Absolutely not. Um. So anyway, moving on from that, Nina. Nina. She's driving me nuts. And I somewhat like Nina to an extent, but she driving me crazy with the Sunny shit. Like, she is fucking with my nerves. Like, every like, coming in here, first of all, Ava is trying to tend to her surrogate daughter Trina, trying to help her. Ain't nobody got time for your mess with Sunny. Ain't nobody got time for that. Tell my, oh, I went to go see Dex since I can't see Sunny. How is that supposed to be a comfort to you? Going to see Dex because you can't see Sunny? That is so dumb. Like, what? Because you're trying to get information about Sunny because Sunny won't tell you himself? Nina really needs to get off this BS. Like, girl, sign them damn divorce papers, please, and let that man go. He done showed you a million times he don't want you. Even if he is still angry and deep down he still wants you, so what? He ain't showing it, so let his ass go. Like, this man done ignored you, told you to your face he don't want you no more. He walked right past you like you were a bum on the street. You were asking him for spare change. Like, this how he was treating her. And I'm like, you still want him? Why? Move on. Um, like, I don't get all this whining she be doing. Like, Nina is so ridiculous at this point, begging Ava to help her. And Ava was like, listen, ain't nothing I can do for your ass. Ava was like, listen, if I try to get into Sonny's head and tell him, oh, you need to go talk to Nina, he ain't gonna do nothing but get pissy with Ava. That's all he gonna do. And it's funny because Ava offered to help her. But now it's like Ava's taking that back now because of what happened to Dante. She was like, yeah, now ain't the right time. But it's weird for Nina to sit there and say, oh, Sonny will listen to you. Since when? Since when is Sonny gonna listen to Ava about Nina? Or about anything for that matter? I'm like, just because they cordial right now, I'm like, that don't mean he, she his confidant. Absolutely not. I feel like Nina needs to let this go. I understand she desperate. She wants to save her marriage or whatever, but you can't save a marriage. That's like getting into a boxing ring. You can't fight when the other opponent ain't trying to get in the ring with you. You're fighting yourself, basically. Nina just need to let this go. You know what I mean? Like, stall out the divorce if you want to, but stop trying to seek Sonny out all the time. Stop trying to get information. Just stop. Because the harder she push, the harder he gonna walk away from her. The more he's gonna walk away from her. The harder he's gonna push her away. Like, let him come to you if that's what he want to do. And if he not coming to you, stop stressing his little ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop stressing that little man with money. Anybody got time for that? Shit, you got money too. Go get you somebody else. Move on. I got a feeling though, Nina, that marriage is over because when Ava walked up in there and put her hand on his shoulder, the fact that she mentioned Nina's name, Sonny said, look, don't mention that name. He over it at this point. Sonny, I don't see him coming around to Nina anytime soon. I just don't. The mere fact that he walks away from her, the fact that he won't even let her name be mentioned in his presence, it speaks volumes. But something definitely gonna go down between Ava and Nina. I mean, Ava and Nina, Ava and Sonny. Something gonna go on between them. I'm telling you, they gonna hit them sheets. Oh, it's gonna happen, and it look like it's about to happen rapidly too. It's about to happen sooner than I think. Because they getting mighty cozy, and Ava trying to sit there with him, talking about, oh, we ain't gotta say nothing, we ain't got nothing. I just want to be here for you. I just want to sit here. I said, oh, Ava being scandalous, because I said she know what she doing. Moving on from that, I enjoyed that scene with Tracy and Sonny. I enjoyed it because it's been a long time since I think we seen a Sonny Tracy scene. And Tracy don't like being vulnerable in front of nobody and nothing like that. But I love how, to me, and this is just my opinion, I felt like the scene wasn't really phony. Because you know how some people do that don't like each other, but now all of a sudden they besties and stuff. I love how that's not the case between Sonny and Tracy. Like, they're there in a moment of grief, but they still don't really, care for each other. And I enjoy that. I also enjoyed the scene with Tracy and Stella, because I totally get where Stella coming from. You know, she was already wound up and stuff like that. And when she told Tracy that as a board member, she gets a free exam or whatever, her annual exam, that shit is for free. You know, Tracy sitting there talking about, do I look sick? I don't blame Stella for going off on her like that, because it is true. A lot of people can't even get medical exams, can't even afford it because they probably don't got no insurance, and or they got to pay co-pays or whatever the case may be. Either way, it's gonna cost them something. You know what I'm saying? Here you got free exams because you work for the hospital. Well, you're a board member. You know what I'm saying? You get your shit for free. A lot of people can't get that. You know what I'm saying? So I totally get why Stella went off on her. But I love how her and Tracy was smiling at each other in the end, and you know they were cool. But I enjoyed that scene with Marshall and Kevin and all them, and Kevin was breaking down what happened and whatnot. And they were talking about racism in the medical, you know, field back then, and even what's going on today, and how Stella was amped up about it. Because as a patient advocate, she was like, she still see racism in the hospitals and stuff, as far as medical care, health care, and all that stuff. She still sees it, even with her patients, you know, and she still fights hard for women of color and stuff like that. You know, just people of color in general, because what they were saying today was so true. You know, if you didn't look like one of them, if you didn't have their skin color, or you didn't have their money, or whatever the case may be, you wasn't getting helped. You know, you were going to get misdiagnosed. You know, and the only thing I didn't like was when Marshall was saying, "Oh, well, we're all human," like Stella said. So he was going to let it go. My thing about that is, I wouldn't let this go. I understand Marshall got to make peace with it because the doctor's dead. You know what I'm saying? He can't confront him. I understand he got to make peace, and he got to, you know, forgive the person. And I get it. Forgiveness, you got to forgive people for you, not for that person, which I totally understand. But I wouldn't let this go, though, because if I was Marshall, I would file a lawsuit. I would sue the estate of the doctor, and I would sue the hospital that he worked for, and I would find out who the other patients are. You know what I'm saying? I would get those other patients, rally them together, and we'll file a class action lawsuit or whatever. I would get my money. I mean, granted, it's not going to bring back that 40 years, but I mean, shit, it'll help out a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? That money will help. Not necessarily, you don't necessarily got to spend it on yourself or your family if y'all got money like that already, or if y'all okay. But maybe y'all could create a foundation with the money, donate some money, do something good with it. It don't matter what. Just, I would sue, get some type of compensation. The hell with that, you know? Because of him, you know, he made Marshall think something was wrong with him. You know, that he was a danger to his family. Even though that was a choice for Marshall to leave his family for all them years, but still, it's like, I would do something to get that coin. Like, I'm just saying. But I thoroughly enjoyed that, though. I feel like it brings a lot of awareness to what, you know, people of color go through, you know, especially with healthcare and stuff, you know. And I know some people say, well, everything ain't about race, but unfortunately, a lot of things are, you know, that's the reality, you know. And I feel like it's easy for people to say everything's not about race if you're not going through what we as African Americans have to go through. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like it is important to bring this stuff up, whether people want to talk about it or not. It is important. You know, I understand, you know, we use shows as an escape or whatever, but I do like when they do talk about serious stuff that's going on in the world. You know, they don't try to brush past it. So hopefully Marshall decides to take the opportunity and look into a lawsuit, because I feel like he definitely has one. Real quick, though, I just want to say it's kind of weird how both Rocco's parents are currently in comas. It's weird, like Dante just laying there motionless, Lulu somewhere in a care facility. I'm like, well, damn, I feel bad for that boy. Like, both your parents just laid up in hospital bed somewhere. Like, that's just crazy. I couldn't imagine no shit like that. I'm like, ugh. And I do wish that we could see more Rocco scenes. Like, we get Danny at the hospital every other day. I'm like, well, damn, can we see Rocco visiting with his actual daddy? Like, can we see that? But anyway, that was pretty much the whole episode. Hit the comment section. Let me know what you all thought, and I will see you all later. Have a great day. Peace.